What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another reaction with your boy JaeRoar. This one's a big one. A big one, people. Goku vs. Superman Part 2. Now, the first one, I never done a reaction to it because that time I wasn't doing reactions. But I did watch it, and I was really surprised that Superman did win that one. So for them to do a Part 2, more likely Goku's going to win. That's how I feel about it. Just because, why would they do a Part 2? It makes no sense. You're going to piss off the fans again if you make Superman win again. But yeah, the first one, a lot of anime people got really pissed that Superman won. That's the thing about people. They just can't accept defeat or statistics, or doesn't matter. Like, these guys, Screw Attackers, do a good job like breaking it down, like why, this and that. But of course the fans are just gonna be like, nope, see this and that. And I'm like, no, dude, like, these guys are professionals. They've been doing this for years. If they say this person won, I'm gonna believe them. I'm like, okay, I believe that there's a fact right there, there's a statistics right there of them winning. So I'm really excited to see the outcome of this, since it's the Part 2. So no further ado, let's just jump right into it. And here we go.
Goku, Superman, Titans of power, champions of unimaginable might, endlessly requested to fight each other. Again, he's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
They went with the new 52 Superman. The way it looks, the way it seems, the outfit. News, trailers, originals, community. Death battle. And they're gonna hit us with an intro. Nice. It's just some random guy. Well, there's the first glimpse of the first fight. If you guys haven't seen the first fight, I would recommend watching it before this. Let's go, Goku. Right in the beginning, if you guys are new, they show statistics of why this person's this powerful. Then they get to the fight.
Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, Superman entered the world on the cover of Action Comics #1 in 1938. He was the first.
Oh, sorry, guys.
And his success paved the way
sorry,
for
guys. That Superman theme song. It's too classic
to
not sing it.
Courageous, selfless, a perfect Boy Scout. Very inspirational, but man, does it get boring sometimes. Siegel and Shuster were the sons of Jewish American immigrants and knew firsthand what it was like living in a world where they felt alien. Thus, this became the basis of Superman's story. You know how it goes. His scientist dad found out his homeworld Krypton was getting a bit too explosive and sent his son off to Earth to save him. On Earth, Superman's Kryptonian cells can absorb solar radiation from the yellow sun, giving him awesome strength, speed, durability, flight, and the power to shoot heat from his eyes, which can be large enough to vaporize a planet or precise enough to perform lobotomies. Superman's so
OP as
he could
fuck.
carry entire solar systems on
That's why I felt the first one they picked in the first fight, he was very OP.
In 5 years, Superman has changed quite a bit, including going through 2 separate reboots, which we will be focusing on today. These reboots lessened his insane power, not exactly by altering his abilities, but by changing his outlook. Upon discovering his alien powers, the new Superman rejected them, unintentionally instilling mental barriers on his powers, which he would work to unlock through the rest of his life. Sort of like when you drink too much and don't remember the night before, so you gotta spend all day figuring out how you got yourself a dozen kangaroos and married a lamp. Don't ask. And then, in 1996, the world changed. Dragon Ball Z came to America. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. 12 years prior, a mangaka, or author of Japanese comics, named Akira Toriyama introduced Dragon Ball, the story of Son Goku and his quest to become the greatest martial artist in the world, nay, the universe. Like Superman, Goku was also
I'm not gonna sit here and say I know everything about Dragon Ball Z. I don't.
But that's pretty much where their similarities
I don't know.
end.
Should I watch him, guys?
Was primarily inspired by the Monkey King Sun Wukong from the Chinese novel Journey to the West. If you have any interest in Asian culture, I highly recommend reading it. It's inspired far more than just Dragon Ball. Throw a stone at a shelf.
Okay, I don't know about that, guys. That's a lot.
Something inspired by Journey to the West.
Anyway, Toriyama was smart and knew that fighting is awesome, so Dragon Ball took off like a rocket. Sooner than you can say power levels are bullshit, Dragon Ball became a hit anime and then came to America.
Literally making its own journey to the West. And forever changing the childhoods of many. Dragon Ball Z became the gateway anime to many Westerners. However, since prior anime had very little success overseas due to the differences between Japanese and American cultures, the companies responsible for importing DBZ understandably feared Goku's character might seem a bit selfish and heartless to a Western audience.
Their solution? Turn Goku into Superman.
Of course.
This decision resulted in some strange mistranslations, such as labeling Goku's father as a brilliant scientist.
Yeah, I don't see it.
As well as perhaps Goku's most famous line, which many argue actually conflicts with his true character.
I am the hope of the universe. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. Allied to good, nightmare to you.
That was kind of weird.
And this is where it all began. The nerd debates, the internet wars, East versus West, which hometown hero would triumph in a brutal fight to the end.
In 2002, Wizards Magazine delivered an answer. They deduced Goku would win, stating that Superman would die to a fall from the moon to the Earth.
A decade later, the website Outskirts Battledome launched, dedicated to answering versus matches. This time, Superman claimed victory. However, the chaotic debate careened out of control and eventually became banned forever.
The
Damn.
arguments only grew. The internet needed a solid answer.
That's where we came in.
Yep. They came in, gave a solid answer. And they destroy the whole world. They destroy the whole world just like that. Doesn't make sense. Superman wouldn't have done that, but I guess it's a fight to the death.
However, since January 2012, Goku and Superman have continued their adventures. Superman gained an all-new ability called the Super Flare,
the new
which
52.
jettisons all the solar energy stored in his body.
See, the thing about that, if he uses it, he can't use it anymore.
However, it leaves him completely
see?
drained of his powers for the next 24 hours.
If he
As
uses that
such,
once,
he will
that's
only
it.
use the Super Flare as an ultimate last resort.
After 24
Goku
hours, it's no
attained
good.
A new legendary form called Super Saiyan God. Despite being a
Super
temporary
Saiyan
boost,
God.
Goku's body absorbed the godly power, essentially making it his new base form. Then, after mixing its power with his Super Saiyan ability, he became a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan! Oh, come on!
Super
There had to
Saiyan
have been a
God
better
Super
name.
Saiyan.
Ultra Saiyan, Master Saiyan, Super Ultra combo with Fry Saiyan, anything but that mouthful.
These new powers have naturally rekindled the ultimate debate.
Is this godly Goku powerful enough to defeat
They're gonna
Superman,
use that
or
Superman
will this just be a
power,
repeat of the past?
or after
Wow.
24 hours he can't
Let's
use
end
it,
this
and then
debate
Goku's just gonna finish
once
him
and
off.
for all.
Yeah, Goku
It's
is gonna win
time
this.
for the rematch of Legends.
It's time.
It's crazy. They never done a part two, a rematch, like a death match. It's a death match. You die, but hey, people wanted to see it again. Are those Dragon Balls? Ah, Superman collected all the Dragon Balls. When you do that, you grant a wish, right? If I'm correct, if you collect all the Dragon Balls, you get a wish. Oh, he brings Earth back. Nice, Superman. But if he brings it back, okay, yeah, Goku come back then. Nice. If he wants to fight him again? Oh, they have the whole new 52 style. That's from Injustice. Nice. The face is a little bit different, but it's still nice.
Hey, Superman!
Son Goku, I've been expecting you.
Ready for a rematch?
It does look better from years ago. Here we go. Damn. Oh, that was pretty cool. The bicycle kick.
Impressed. I actually felt that.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Neither have you.
Damn. Superman means business this time.
With every step, an earthquake.
That's from Man of Steel! The punches! Wasn't that from Man of Steel? Like the way he did with Zod?
This is my burden. Be thankful it is not
That's just
yours.
backwards.
Don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. You're not the only one with that kind of power.
Blue hair? I've seen worse.
I think Superman's fucked. I think he's fucked, people.
Out of my way! Take this!
That's pretty cool. The little logos.
Take it, can't you? You're too strong for your own good!
Damn.
Out of my way!
Damn, Superman is ruthless.
Get off the planet!
Stops here! All right. Have you had your fun? I would prefer we don't accidentally destroy the Earth a second time.
No, I will never back down from a fight. Ah, me! Ah, me!
Superman's just standing there. What the fuck? He's just walking through it. Superman's just walking through that.
Stop it! This is over! I'm sorry.
Superman just lobotomized him. What? That can't be over. It's too soon. No way. No way. It's gonna come back to life somehow. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball Z, but somehow, right?
I believe this is the part where I say, I told you so.
But King Kai, I don't understand.
What the hell?
You can't beat him.
Sure I can. I'll just train harder than ever.
No, Goku. You can overcome any limit put in front of you, but his power has no limit. Even if you somehow found the power to surpass him, you wouldn't have anything left to aspire to. Do you truly want that?
Nah, sounds boring. Oops. King Kai, do you have anything to eat?
Goku, I'm trying to be serious here.
What? My stomach has limits too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
KO! Whoa!
That's it?
Torches and pitchforks down. Before you start raging, please hear us out on this one, alright?
Goku is incredibly powerful, a skilled warrior, and a great character. But
Superman won again!
is a completely different level, one which really doesn't belong in versus matches like these. Sure, due to the writing style of Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan God Goku's exact limits are difficult to pinpoint. Also, Goku will likely achieve a new form in the future. It's just how Dragon Ball works nowadays. However, none of that is really a factor. Goku will always have limits, while Superman's maximum potential is limitless.
Don't believe us? Well, strap in, boys and girls. Let's look at how Superman breaks reality. One day, Superman was hanging out near Vega, the brightest star in the Lyra constellation.
For the record, that's 25 light years from Earth, or 147 trillion miles.
Naturally, a crisis occurred on Earth. So Superman's photographer buddy Jimmy activated his signal watch, calling for Superman's aid. And Superman arrived in a matter of minutes!
Being a comic book, the time Superman took getting to Earth is unspecified. However, the comic never mentioned or implied any large time lapse, and he arrived as the battle was ending. Even if we seriously lowballed this feat to taking 10 minutes, Superman would be traveling over 800 trillion miles per hour. Over 1 million times the
That's
speed
fast.
of light.
That is...
But more impressively, Jimmy's signal watch operates by emitting a high-frequency sound only Superman can hear. Which means Superman heard the signal in the vacuum of space 25 light years away. That is physically impossible. Except for Superman.
Damn.
Oh, you aren't impossible! How about the time he lifted Spectre off the ground? A guy literally made up of eternity! No, not insane enough for you? Well then, how about the time Superman lifted a book of infinite pages?
I remember
That's
that.
right, Superman lifted both eternity and infinity.
Though he did have some help from Wonder Woman and Shazam.
Hey Wiz, what's half of infinity? Infinity!
Regardless, they have limits in their own strength. So while they were lifting a specific set part for each load, Superman was lifting everything else, which literally means everything else. Really, Wonder Woman and Shazam didn't even need to be there.
Superman's held a black hole, survived an explosion equal to 50 supernovas, flew through the center of a red sun, which is like tanking millions of nukes rapid fire, and once easily absorbed enough solar energy to vaporize half a galaxy.
OP as fuck.
And to put an end to the Wizards magazine argument, here he is getting thrown from orbit into Earth with enough force to devastate the planet and cause nuclear winter. Oh look, he stood up moments later, more pissed off than hurt. Oh, and by the way, none of this was pre-crisis.
Believe us, we know none of this makes any logical sense.
And hey, it's not our fault. These writers just keep making Superman the most impossibly OP guy ever. That's kind of what he's all about.
Exactly. Superman isn't just a sketch on paper. He's an ideal. Superman and Goku are more than just characters. They inspire. They show us the best of what we can become. This is why people get so passionate about this debate.
Goku's the epitome of a self-made man in spirit and personal goals. He inspires people to work hard to achieve dreams. To many, Goku is proof that there is no struggle that cannot be overcome.
And the world of Dragon Ball fits this mold. Every obstacle Goku faces in Dragon Ball has a limit he can overtake. Even those called gods in his universe can be defeated and surpassed.
And that is where Superman breaks this matchup. His world just doesn't fit the same mold.
Superman is an all-powerful being who is only weak to alien radiation and supernatural magic. He is not meant to be relatable. He is not meant to lose. While Goku's story is one of a man trying to be the best warrior he can be, Superman's is the story of a god trying to live amongst men. It's not about if he loses a fight, but whether or not he's doing the right thing. That's why he stands for truth, justice, and freedom. That's why he doesn't wear a mask. That's why he's called the Superman.
There you have it, people.
But hey, we know some of you out there have some questions, so let's knock them out of the park right now.
Technically, if Goku could find a way to draw energy across multiverses, his spirit bomb could possibly achieve the kind of limitless power to match Superman. But not only would that take way too long to charge, providing Superman with plenty of time to kill him thousands of times over, the spirit bomb does not hurt anyone pure of heart, like Superman.
There you go.
You have to bounce it back! If you don't have any evil in you, you'll be okay.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan was about on par with Golden Frieza. When asked about Golden Frieza's power level at a panel, Frieza's voice actor said that since Frieza was a nice guy, it's probably 100 quintillion. Which is a pun, because power levels are nothing more than a big joke.
Superman has been beaten in battle before, when he was still learning. Saying Superman should lose because he lost to Doomsday is the equivalent of saying Goku should lose because he was one shot by Raditz. We are looking at these characters at their maximum potential.
They are
not
bringing
from some
everybody's
random point in
like
their
points to
Goku
like
may
just
have
like
the
shut up
key
and
now,
listen
but
to
it's
us.
Still key, not magic.
Ki may be spiritual in nature, but it's still a natural source of living energy even Superman possesses. In fact, Dragon Ball emphasizes a clear difference between Ki and magic.
And if Goku did destroy the sun or the planet, he can't survive in the vacuum of space. Superman can and could always just fly to another yellow sun, or even a blue one, which boosts his powers even faster.
Damn.
Ultimately, Goku versus Superman comes down to a difference of limits and purpose. What happens when you pit a man with the power to break any limits against a being with no limits in the first place? Well, only one has limits to give at all. But that's exactly what makes him such a memorable character.
Think about it. If you had a Goku that was as powerful as Superman, would you even want him?
The winner is Superman.
Fucking Superman.
Superman. It's crazy. Next
time on Death Battle.
What do we got? Knuckles? Knuckles versus who?
Hey everybody, I'm Chad, I play Boomstick. I'm Ben, I play Wiz. And thank you guys so much for watching the episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like and subscribe.
Those are the guys that do the
We're
voices?
really hard on this one.
Especially that guy over there, animator Torian. Hey,
Torian, say hi.
Torian.
This is what he's like 24/7. This is all this man does is
Damn.
animate. Anyway,
He works really hard.
hard for you guys. And we hope you guys...
Yep, it already has. I'm looking at the video. It has 25,000 dislikes, close to 26,000. Oh my god! It's just they can't accept it. They just can't accept it, right? Normal KI, Goku, Superman equals. They just can't. People just can't accept it. Like if Superman lost, I would have been okay. It makes sense. But like everything, they were just like getting all these questions from people like, oh, this, what if this happened? They just took it all right there and just pretty much shit on you. I don't want to say like that as a mean way, but they pretty much just took your thoughts of why Goku should win and they just overcome it with Superman. Superman doesn't have limits. That's basically what they were saying. But with Goku, he does have limits. Like the part where they talk about that I don't know what they call it, what Goku does. Like if he would have done that probably would have done something to Superman, but that would take too much time. And Superman just would have walked up and just destroyed you by the time overcharging that stuff. But it makes sense, you know. I didn't think that Superman was gonna win, especially when he used that new power that Superman got, where it drains him for 24 hours. I thought it was gonna do that, but the lobotomize, it's OP as fuck. Like you get rid of anybody's fucking power and kill you like that. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think? I know some of you guys are gonna probably dislike my video just because I'm a DC guy, but if Goku would have won, I would have accepted it. It doesn't matter who would have won. I accept the winner, and that's, I'll be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But you know, if it didn't make sense, you know, it didn't. But to me, everything they were just explaining made total sense, and I'm not gonna argue with people that do this for a living. These guys do these for like a living. That they do death battles every time. They've been doing it for years, so I'm not gonna argue with somebody that knows this kind of stuff. I'm not gonna argue with them. But yeah, guys, leave your thoughts below. Ah, that was great. That was great. But for more reaction videos, click the top right of the video, on the top right of the corner, and you'll see more reaction videos. But yeah, guys, thank you again for watching. My name is JaeRoar, and I am the best at what I do, and that is giving you that 1-2 punch.